What a cold start. That was this morning. What a cold start. We're going to do it again on Sunday. These are well below the average temperatures for this time of the year. It's not fun, but it's still technically winter. You know, we're 20-ish days away from spring beginning. That happens on March 23rd, and we're going to continue to count that down. Later next week, we're going to have some great temperatures, spring-like temperatures, but the mornings and our afternoons. This afternoon, we were hard-pressed to get to the mid-30s for many locations. But our weekend, while it's cool, mostly clear, it's quite dry. Now, we made some headway with our rain deficit with the storm last week and the storm on Friday. Our deficits for Grand Junction and Montrose were exceeding the half-inch and three-quarter-inch category. Now, with the precip that we received last week and even yesterday, a little bit, Friday morning, our rain deficits are now below the half-inch category. That's great news, but we get into this dry period. The rest of this weekend is going to be dry. Tomorrow, sunshine and clouds, slightly better temperatures on Sunday, but we also will continue in through the middle of next week. Late next week, we'll see some changes. As far as temperatures go, it's going to feel very spring-like after Wednesday. In fact, by Tuesday, all of us will have achieved the averages, the average lows, the average highs. So Tuesday's really the quintessential late February, early March day. Getting into late next week, we're going to get another storm system developing for next weekend. There's a good chance that we'll have a storm system developing next weekend, and as such, we'll get that southwest flow kicking through. So we'll have a really warm day before the end of next week, before the arrival of that storm system, and we'll probably get some breezy conditions. Until then, we won't have a whole lot of wind. And each afternoon, for the next couple of days, we're really working on our temperatures. So this is what we did this afternoon. Again, not setting records, slightly better than Friday, not as good as what we're expecting tomorrow. That's the good news. In fact, I want to share with you what Sunday's going to look like. Low 40s. We should crack the 40-degree category. Not so much with winter. It's going to be more like spring. Look at those 50-degree readings. So anti-winter all next week. And then, of course, we'll be looking at Thursday and Friday with the breezier and the more mild temperatures leading into our next storm opportunity. There's anti-winter showing up again. You know, last weekend and the previous weekend before that, it felt great. And I think we're going to achieve those same feelings for the middle of this next week. But next weekend, this time next weekend, we will be looking at some stormy conditions. So that is something to keep in mind if you like to plan. Next weekend, we have a storm coming in, but before that even happens, we'll get windier and we get warmer.